Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Excuse me. Tissue up there. Hey, Gia, is that Gia? What's up, mama? I don't got no makeup on today. I don't feel like putting makeup on. How you doing? What you up to, mama? Let me see. I'm blonde as a bit. Hey, Liz. Thank you. So let me tell you what happened. I guess I better wait for more people to come in. So I gotta explain to you. Hey, I'm not gonna try to read it. Because every time I try to read it, I'll be like wrong. Hey, S Child. I'd have never thought it was S Child. I must be blonde as a bat. Go, clearly I am. You know, I'm just out of it. I'm so over it. I think I was watching a video with a guy, he was crying. He's like, he's had enough. And it's unfortunately, I could relate to that video so much because he was like, he had enough. His whole thing was, he can't deal with it no more. And I understood it because, I mean, you try to stay positive, you try to think of great things, and stuff be happening to you. Hey, 100%, what's up, mama? And you try to think of positive things, and you be psyching yourself out of realities that, things are not the way you want it to be. So, this week has been a week from hell. And I was so drained because so much stuff has been happening. It's dark, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I got out of bed. I said, I'm not even going to get up because I'm done. And I'm done because it's like the ongoing saga continues. I just feel like somebody cursed on me, but who could it be? Because I got so many enemies. And the funny thing is, which is not funny, I hate it, I keep saying it. I notice I'm saying that a lot. But the thing is, a job called me out. And then they said you passed the background check. I don't know if I think I told you about that. I passed the background check. I think Miss Dozier was telling me what the procedures was, because I was waiting for that to come through. I was actually waiting for it from another location, but it didn't. That's what I said before. We're in 2025, and background checks only take a few minutes to come in because everything's on the system, so it's not like it's a long time or a long journey for it to come back. So Within 2 days, they had the answer. They said, you passed the background check. What's the procedures as far as moving forward? So I'm like, I'm going to ask you once again, what type of job is it located? They was like, it's with the place I just left. Now, I told them, when I talked to them on the phone, when he first said, I want you to do a background check, I said, is it at the same location I just left? I left with a bank. You can't forget me. And the thing is, of course, I was fired, which you already know. You know, sometimes a bitch hits back. Sometimes some people don't just like to be beat on. Sometimes a bitch hits back. And kind of like when people don't win a fight or something, it's like, oh, you're fired. And that's fine. One thing I'm used to is people getting rid of me. And I'm like, okay, I'm fired. But the thing that gets me the most is how they didn't take my side, how I was attacked, and how they act like I was the person that started the whole thing. And I'm used to that. Girls like me, we know that when we respond, people get a little upset. So I asked them, I said, well, is this location at the place of where I just left? No, it's not like that. They're different locations, that we have different contracts and everything, so it's not that way. I don't want you to think it's that way. I said, well, you know what? I really don't know this whole company and stuff, and I don't know everything about it, but you know, I'm always one eye open because I have trust issues. So the guy came and called me up. He was like, no, you don't have to worry. It's just the name we use and stuff. And I'm like, it's the name you use, but okay. I don't know everything. So they made me fill out paperwork. They made me on board. She's like, welcome aboard. I didn't get all crazy because I'm like, something just didn't fit right in my soul. And I was like, okay, where's it located? I think we talked about that one time before. The jobs don't want to tell you where they're located. So I'm asking her, where's it located? What is it, when did it start? And she was like, well, someone's going to get back in contact with you for this. I said, okay. Me, myself, I have trust issues. I don't trust nobody, clearly. And I'm waiting to about, I think it was a little more later. So I asked, I said, what's the location? What's the time? You keep saying I'm hired. So I'm like, well, what are y'all doing? Because when I was coming up back in the day, when you was hired, you filled out paperwork, did in there, everything you would do. But the world has changed completely. So y'all doing these Zoom calls, everybody's text messaging, nobody call you on the phone. And I get it, the world has changed. I have to be one of the people that die out. So once I die out, things will change. And that's fine. Because y'all have not been treating me well in this world, so I'm very ready to get the fuck out of here. But anyway. So, I'm up there, and I'm waiting for her to come back with the results and everything. Because she hasn't told me anything, so I'm waiting. So here it is, 11 o'clock at night. She hits text messaging, of course. She tells me, before we move forward, we have to find out if it's okay to bring you back on the premises. Why do you have to make sure bring you back on the premises? Because you're not going to the same location, remember? Isn't that what you told me? It's not the same location. So I said, okay. Okay. I said, listen. I'm stressed out. But I'm not going to let I'm not gonna let y'all be in charge of my storyline. Because when I die, I'll just go on. And I'm not gonna do this with y'all. So I said, okay. And I didn't hit it back up because I'm like, I asked y'all this for the door. I asked you this 10 o'clock in the morning. I asked you this 11 o'clock in the morning. And you told me everything's fine. Don't you worry. And by me being old as hell, don't you worry means worry. So anyway, so I did the full paperwork. I signed on board and stuff like that. I don't agree with the whole how everything has changed so much in this world. I get it. I don't like it, but clearly it doesn't matter whether I like it or not because life is going to go on without me. So I filled out the paperwork and stuff like that and direct deposit and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm going along with it. I don't agree with it, but I'm going along with it. So, of course, 11 o'clock at night, she told me, she said, well, we have to check with the place to find out if it's okay to bring you back on board. So I'm like, didn't I ask you this? But I ain't say it because, you know, I'm already got fired for showing my damn temper. But the thing is, didn't I ask you this like earlier? Didn't I ask you what's the same location? Did you assure two people, him and her, assured me that it's not what I think it is? It's great. And then y'all to come and tell me we have to see if it's okay for you to come back on board. And I'm like, I don't feel safe working there. I'm not trying to go back there. Like, who goes to prison and want to go back? I don't want to go back. That's the whole point of me asking you about the job because I don't want to go back. You know, I'll be back. So for them to make me feel like I'm okay, like what are we doing? So anyway, they haven't called me back. I guess they realized that. Oops. I'm gonna tell you something. I am tired. I don't feel like doing shit. I don't feel like getting no goddamn job. I feel like trying to find a way, like these damn people on drugs do, to find a way to get money because I'm over it. It doesn't pay to try to do the right thing. It doesn't pay. It just don't. Like, why am I beating myself up? While everybody's going home eating their meats and juices, I'm in hell. And the thing is, should I let the man try to beat me up? Should I let him beat the hell out of me? Should I not have fought back? I would have a job. And the thing that gets me is like, nobody hears that part. Nobody hears I was attacked. Nobody hears I fought back. All they saw was my reaction. I guess because he was white and I'm black. I guess I'm assuming that's what. I didn't want to pull a race card, but he still got his job. He attacked me. He has his job, and I don't. Make it make sense. But so wasn't supposed to fight back. So when somebody do something to me, if it's not on camera, it's not real. So if I get raped, I have to say, wait, you have to put it on camera so I can prove to me if I got raped. But for a person to react a certain way, something must have happened. And you would think a bunch of females be like, yo, you must have did something for this person to act this way. But they don't care. And I'm not even shocked about that because I know this world is a fucked up ass world. Don't give a fuck unless it's them. Just why there's a man called Rodney Hilton. He said, fuck it. You took mine, I'm gonna take yours. And I understood it. He stood in front of the motherfuckers. He said, you damn right. Because I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you're tired of being a fucking victim and you're tired of trying to explain stuff to people that don't give a fuck. And there's so much people out here that don't care. And you're tired of people showing that you don't care to your face. But they said back in the day, a black woman is the most unprotected woman in the world. And I get it. But the thing that gets me the most is I got jumped on by a man. All the men inside the place watched. Nobody said stop. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said anything. But the fact that I fought back, it just sounds like a good case for court, though. Don't it sound like a good court case? But they're going to use the evidence, well, we don't have it on camera, so we don't know it exists. And plus, you have a bunch of people that watched the whole incident happen but closed their eyes, so they seem like they want to go against me as well. I was like, what is? So this is the world we go in? So that's what so the justice have to be done by you? But you just act like a damn fool? It just don't make sense to me. But I guess sometimes when you think you're free, you find that you ain't as free as you think you are. And it just don't make sense to me. And I realized one thing, no matter how much you try to be nice to people, how much you try to be humble to people, how much you try to help people, they'll be the same people that fuck you over. You don't never see the person should have your back that you had their back. And it's not even a surprise to me because I'm used to this shit. But it just bothers you sometimes you get a reality check because you get to know the truth. Sometimes we don't want to know the truth. Sometimes you want to be wrong. You get tired of it. So that got me back to the job stuff. He was like, well, you're hired. I said, well, if I'm hired, why the fuck y'all ain't tell me when I start? Why you won't tell me it's located? Because I'm not hired. I mean, come on. I know what hard means and I know what ain't hard. I know what it means. I'm avoid you so you stop asking. I know what it means. But it's like, I just got to the point, I'm like, you know what, fuck it. They ain't sending me my unemployment. They probably holding that. And it's like, why do I bother? Why do you bother? Why do you bother for them to take money as your check? And why do you bother for employment? Why do you bother? Because people do what the fuck they want to do with your money. Like they do on YouTube. I said people send me money on YouTube that showed it when I was doing they said, oh, we don't see no money. You see money? No. But y'all had it on camera. They said, we don't see money, but you keep sending my account. Did you want to what is this called? Monetary value. But they like, we don't know money, but you got it on film. That's why I told you, if you ever leave me money, send it to my Cash App, because they're keeping it. But remind you, they give everybody else apartments, they give everybody cars, and here it is. I'm a person that's been out there for the longest period of time. I started this channel on April the 26th, 2007. I never received not one check, no money, no nothing. That's a long time. April 26, 2007. I received nothing. I made partner. I did this, that. I did everything right, and they canceled me. And it's like, why bother? But I know the world's not going to always work in your favor. But damn, when you try to do the right thing and the wrong thing keep happening, it's like, why do you bother? It's just crazy to me. And people be like, oh, they stopping my YouTube. They ain't stopping mine. They never gave me none. They monitor my videos, then they took it back. And the thing about it, I was going to complain, but you know what? I'm just over it. I'm expecting it. I got over 6 million views on my channel. 6 million. Now, not exactly the same. It's probably 6 million and something, but I just know 6 million. And the fact of the matter is that I received nothing. And they're not going to give me nothing. They was like, well, we don't know where to send it. Okay. Okay. You got all my information inside. Just say you ain't going to do it. And it's so sad because I just went through hell, you know. Even with Facebook, I was told when I was doing the murders and stuff, it was fake. And it's just, I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All I'm going to know is when I die, all you want to know is I ain't getting shit. That's the only thing I remember. That bitch did 100 goddamn videos and ain't get shit for it. Then you watch people who ain't do hardly nothing to try to say nobody and they get paid for it. You watch somebody bust their ass, do journalism work, do reports, they try to say so to put word out on people so they don't get murdered and killed, and here's you ain't getting shit. Then you watch people do little pranks and bullshit like that and they get the whole $100,000. Like, it's just crazy to me. But I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. You know, but it just don't make sense to me. So anyway, so I'm waiting for, you know, for the situation to change and stuff. And to be honest with you, I'll be shocked if it do change. Then on top of that, they went up on my rent. They charging me $100 more. I was like, okay. Now, my everything keeps pointing to my soul that I need to get in contact with a lawyer. I need a lawyer that's gonna fight these cases for me. And the funny thing is, I got lawyer friends, but I don't know. And I use the word friend loosely because sometimes people watch you struggle and go through and act like they don't see nothing. They're like, oh, I heard you. Ain't gonna help you. Ain't gonna do shit. And that's the hard part about it. But they don't mind jumping in the bed with you. They don't mind that part. Hey, Elvis. Hey, Nova. I think it's a curse. It's just not getting harder. Yeah, that's the thing about it, G. That's how I feel. I just feel cursed. I'm just like, and the thing is, I don't want to focus on all the bad stuff happening to me, but it's kind of like a little bit hard not to, but it's constantly happening. And it's crazy to me. It's so crazy, but I don't know. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And it's funny because if I was on drugs and stuff like that, they'll give me money. But if I'm not on drugs, they're like, well, we don't see what's wrong with you. So I have to be. That's why you see people who run out in the street acting crazy, taking their clothes off, the psychic stuff. So this way, people that get belief, or people can believe them. But I'm just not. That's too extreme for me. But it just don't make sense to me. But evidently, I'm gonna have to learn how to make it make sense. So they haven't called me, and I doubt they will. I also have another phone interview tomorrow. And I'll be doing phone interviews back and forth. And I'm just like, it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. It's like, why do we bother? Like, why are you trying so hard? Like, I need to find a way to make some money. Big old hole. Be a hole. I just don't want nobody to put their hands on me. I can't be a hole unless I have somebody touch me. I just don't want to be bothered. I was supposed to get up and do that little Uber Eats bullshit, but I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care what happens to me. Like, I'm just over it. I really am. I'm over it. And it's just a matter of time. The clock is ticking. And after a while, y'all probably won't see me on videos no more. Because I'm be gone. I'll be done left. So, cause I'm not gonna keep going through this shit. I really not. Cause this is bullshit. And I'm tired of fighting. I've been fighting. I know I'm gonna have to fight for the rest of my life, but damn. I stay in the house. I don't want to see nobody. I'm like, I'm just done. I don't want to get betrayed. I don't want to be backstabbed. I just want to be left alone. I'm just, because I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want no fucking advice. Because I'm over it. So they welcome me on board and then probably block me. So when I remember I applied for the prison one, they never even got the paperwork. The bitch didn't even put it in. She kept probably threw it out. But you know what? Black bitches is known for doing grimy shit. And white bitches too, and Puerto Ricans too. I guess y'all all come together and want to discriminate against my black. But it's just like, I understand how the girl becomes aggressive. Remember how Omarosa is? She's just a real bitch. But I get it. Sometimes you have to be a bitch in order for people to understand where you're coming from. You may not want to, but sometimes you have to become that bitch. Like you don't want to be that bitch, but you have to become that bitch. That you have to be so fucking nasty in order for people to respect you. And it's sad. But I understand that you have to become a ruthless bitch. That's the only way you're going to get respect. Because that nice shit don't work. It's so sad. Because you don't have to do that, but buckle up. I have no choice. But if I ever find a lawyer, I'm going after every fucking body. I swear I am. If I get a good one, I'm going after everybody. I'm going after everybody. I swear I am. I'm going after this building. Remember, this building has never been fixed. Since I showed y'all when the fucking ceiling came down in the bathroom, they never fixed it, but they went up on my rent. You can't go by my rent when you ain't fixed shit. But I pray to God I would America, but I don't know if America's coming my way. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't even want to be around. It's just getting on my fucking nerve. People in general doesn't matter the ethnicity, race. That's why I keep exactly. Elvis. Exactly, 100%. It's just crazy. It's like, and I know it's not just me, but it's just overwhelming when it is you. And everybody wants to help you, but nobody's helping. I'm going to these job interviews and stuff, and it's like, why am I bothered? Like, why do you bother to put a suit on? Don't let me show the fuck up. I mean, if y'all gonna treat me like shit, I need to show up like shit. I'm not putting on no fucking suit no more. I'm gonna put on a pair of pants and a shirt and walk through the door. I'm not doing the back in the day shit. Put a suit on, a tie, try to look presentable. I'm just trying to fuck up. Put a shirt on. Whatever you don't like, just look away. Cause y'all treat me like shit. And these ladies on the phone screaming, congratulations. I was like, okay. I wasn't excited because I don't know. The unknown, my spirit kept telling me, is it okay when they send you? Because he mentioned a place, which is my ex spot, my ex job. And I was like, I can't go back there. He was like, well, do the, what's that called? Do the background check and we'll see what happens. So I did the background check. They set up everything as far as me getting paid. And then now they, now they MIA. I'm probably blocked. I just don't get it. It's like I got this strong curse on me. And the funny thing is, I make enemies with people that I don't even know. How am I'm making enemies and I don't even know you. But it's crazy to me. It's real crazy. How could a person that try to do right by people get so much bad done to them? But it was this lady, it was a white lady. She said exactly what I'm. It's like she said exactly what I was going through. She said, no matter what I do, shit always happens wrong for me. It's just like that. She was going. I was like, wow. So I'm glad they're getting you too. I'm not in it alone. They talking it to you too. It's like, remember the old saying goes, no good deed goes unpunished. So, like, what the heck? So, we're going to be punished for helping people. We're going to be punished for trying to do the right thing. And then you have some bitch up there talking about what you coulda, woulda, shoulda, and ain't do shit for nobody. I'll be honest, I just be wanting to hide away. I'm so glad they got the mask out. I put the mask on my face. I put the mask on, I'm going. But it's just crazy to me. When I went outside yesterday, I had to go to the store, which I didn't want to, but I went anyway. I pushed myself to go. And all I could think of was, this is not the same person I used to be. Like something has really mentally happened to me that's broken me all the way down. I mean, the levels of don't give a shit has gone up the window. It's certain times, once upon a time, when I used to leave out the door, I cared the way I look, I wanted to represent, you know. Now I don't give a shit. I really don't. If I had it my way, I would stay drunk, but I can't do that. But my drinking is different. If I drink, it's gonna put me to sleep. But it's just crazy. When somebody asked me about some of the remote work, I appreciate it though. You know, anything helps if I can figure it out. It's just crazy to me. It's real crazy to me. You know, I know everybody's going through, everybody has this story to tell, so it's not just me. But it's just, come on. Like, come on. I think at some point in my life, I should be telling y'all some great news. I'm like Debbie the Damn Downer. That's what I should change my channel to. Debbie the Downer. Debbie the Downer's on. You said it. You're getting older. Okay. Exactly. Said how aging and this and how the people in general. The thing is, I don't know. I've gotten older. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But I can still hide. I will hide my black ass away. Because this world is doing too much. It's doing too much. And the one thing I realized, there are a lot of people looking for jobs. There are a lot of people. But it's weird because I'm in a generation where I'm trying to get a job, but everybody else is showing up like shit. I'm putting on a nice shirt and nice pants, you know, looking like all professional. They walking through the door. They just walking through the door. They just walking through the door. I'm sitting up here, tie on, suit on, coming through the door. Represent professionalism, and they walking through the door and getting a job. Oh, I be watching. Oh, I be watching. Because you know I'm going to compare. How can you look like shit and I can look like a monkey suit and you walk up with the job? And then you got all these. Next time you find a job, you find which one is it going to be a motherfucker? It's always a motherfucker at a job. It's some bitch that can't wait to start with some fucking body, just sitting there waiting for people to come through the door and start shit up. And then all of a sudden, when you react, oh, what's wrong with you? Now they the victim. Now this motherfucker. It's always a motherfucker at a job. Starting shit up. Starting shit about nowhere. Then all of a sudden passive aggressive. Now you have to go through that shit again. It just don't make sense to me. But it's always some motherfucker at a job starting some fucking shit. And then they act like the fucking victim. And that's what I'm signing up for, to go through more shit. So if I do get a job, I'm about to go through more shit. The shit continues. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go through more bullshit. As if I ain't already got enough bullshit on me, then more bullshit. They come more. Hey, Daisy Mama. You're gonna go through, I can see my eyes. More bullshit. That's all you sign up for. More struggle. Some bitch inside there starting shit with you for no reason at all. Some bitch got a problem with you for no reason at all. Or some fucking man starting shit with you for no reason at all. Then all of a sudden, they the ones that's the goddamn victim. That's what you signing up for a job. See what kind of shit you gotta go through and see how long you can take it. Don't they have trans jobs for the city because it's city? I don't know if they have those, Jones. I don't apply for jobs like that because this is the thing. When you try to get jobs like that, it's a lot of bullshit that come with that. It's a lot of bullshit comes with that. I don't sign up for that. You're gonna treat me like a goddamn person. I'm not signing for shit that's got to do with no trans, LGBTQ. I ain't know nothing, no. No, I'm pushing through the motherfucking door. I'm coming through. If you don't like it, I'm coming. Because the thing about it is, a lot of these organizations that say they're so much supportive, they ain't for shit. Some of them are. I haven't met one, but they ain't shit. You push through the door and knock down the shit the way you can, but they ain't shit. They ain't a motherfucking thing. All they care about is some goddamn numbers and some goddamn trans visibility so you can show what we look like, and then all of a sudden your ass can get fired so people can get a more better idea what you look like as an ally. Fuck out of here. Mm-mm. No, I'm pushing down doors. I don't give a fuck. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. It's just crazy, man. No. Because every job I push through, I don't lose that damn LGBTQIA bullshit. No. I'm not taking that with me. I don't have nothing against it. If you could find a job with that, I'm all granted, well and good. But let's be honest, even people in the LGBTQIA can be the worst motherfucking people you ever want to meet in your goddamn life. You would think they'd be more organized, but they just as bad as everybody else. And then there are the gay men who become straight when they see a two-spirit woman walking around, two-spirit man, then all of a sudden want to come in the cisgender world and then talk about them like a dog and point them out. Oh, girl, you know what that is, right? Let me tell you. But you're part of the same community. Child, fuck all that. Mm-mm. They don't give a shit. No. I'm charging my own story. I'll be damned if let anybody else be in charge of me. Because they don't give a shit. There's a lot of people that's gay, that has positions that can help you, but that's what they ain't going to. Because they're so afraid that somebody, they being outed, they won't help you. They rather let you get on the street, lose your damn apartment. They rather let you lose everything you got so they can keep their secret. And the funny thing is, you could actually hire the girls or the guys, but you won't. You'll sit right there and look at them like, I'm gonna pray for you. Motherfucker, give them a job. Bitch, you got these positions where you could actually pull them through the door. But you ain't gonna do that. Because you're too afraid that they're gonna find about you. Because you still fucking them. That's the shit that gets me. You fucking them, but you don't want to help them. But you fucking them. But then how's that supposed to work for you? You know, that's the shit that kills me. That's why I don't agree with a lot of that LGBT. They fighting over this shit now. The pronouns. Who gives a fuck about pronouns? They fighting over pronouns. And, nah, I'm bad. I don't give a fuck about that. I need a job. Y'all find the wrong shit to fight about. The same community. They didn't want the girls to go into the fucking bathroom to take a piss or a shit. We have to make sure you're not in the bathroom. Make sure you're in the bathroom for what? Are you shooting up using drugs? What the fuck is the problem? You pissing or shitting. But it's a problem. We need to monitor you and see if you're pissing and shit. Like, what kind of world we living in? And the shit is crazy because there's always somebody that's a part of LGBTQIA that's gonna do too much. That's really not in the community, but gonna make fun of the community and actually go out there. That's actually a cisgender man or a cisgender woman that's gonna make it hard for the two-spirit man and two-spirit woman, but he's going to portray a trans woman. That's the title he's going to use. But in reality, he's just a gay man. Or it's a straight man that's pretending to be gay because he wants to sit back and put a whole narrative as far as create a controversy as far as this is what they are, this is what they do. He'll find a blonde wig, he'll go inside, it don't fit, he have his hairy chest and says, well, I'm transgender. And he's not. He just wants to fucking make a political statement. But I always hope to God that these type of people, that when they do stuff like that, they understand what they're doing. I hope they get their repercussions of everything that's bad that can shower them down from hell. That they can have so many bad things happening that's going to be detrimental to their soul. Because the danger you put out to the world, I hope to God will come back to you even double. Because it's sad. You don't have to do that. You don't have to agree with people. We don't come in and kick the dicks out your mouth when you fucking sucking somebody's dick and you supposed to be straight. Nobody don't give a shit. Or you bitches taking sick abortions up in your pussy talking about you was raped. Bitch, you know goddamn well you wasn't raped. I don't got time for nobody, but nobody says nothing. Nobody gives a shit. Because it's not our fight. We don't give a shit. Live your life. Right. That's the same thing. That's the thing about it. They don't be that way. They have unisex bathroom. Yeah, the thing about it is, most times, most times, people really don't be caring that much. But it's always somebody trying to make a political statement. And the funny thing about it, or should I say the thing that pisses me off, you make a political statement over somebody else's life. This is their real life. It's not just for cap. This is their real life. So what they're going through in life, why are you trying so hard to destroy it? But then you want to go home and have good meals and sit with your family and laugh and express how you helped do something to somebody for no reason. But then I don't understand how come you're not cursed with not cursed with a lot of bad things happening, but they don't get cursed. It just amazes me. Those who try to help people always get hurt the most, and those who don't. It's so messed up to me. And the thing that gets me the more so is, you know, when I used to do my videos and stuff, I used to really go for bat for the people like me, and also I would tell people, oh, if they mess with one of us, they gotta mess with all of us. And then I was getting attacked. I had to do a whole video and show y'all what they was doing behind. I actually took my camera and went inside to show y'all what they was doing. I was being attacked left and right. I mean, and all I was trying to do was help people, and I was attacked. I was attacked. It's not funny. I was attacked so much, even on Facebook. They blocked me from using my own channel. Matter of fact, I'm still blocked from my channel because my stories were fake, and they did do cybersecurity on me. I'm a threat. All I'm trying to do is keep people alive, keep people aware, keep people. So you don't want me to help them? You don't want them to give information to find to keep them alive? So you got to punch. It makes sense though, because hey man, it makes sense though, because if you're the kind of person that try to keep people alive, and and other people trying to take them away, it makes sense to get rid of me, because if I'm not doing it, nobody's gonna do it. Think about it. How many people you know now that are reporting the murders? How many people doing it? How many people are actually making sure it gets out into the opening as far as these companies? They click on the video and they can find all this stuff happen. How many people doing it? Nobody's reporting it because it don't exist anymore. The reason why it became so powerful within me and some other girls, because we kept saying something about it and kept showing, putting it in their face. And the thing about it was, I was putting the face and I was telling you the story, and it ended up making me have a stroke, which is crazy, because I'm the kind of person that's an empath. So when I tell a story, I'm living it. I'm trying to push through to tell y'all what's happening. But then, when things are so relatable, and it's relatable, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. And it's just like the girl that I just saw her that got somebody she knew. Got in the car with her and set her car on fire and killed her. It's just, it's just like the girl from New York. I knew her. We wasn't friends, but she was picking up a date, came home, and I guess I'm assuming they had sex. He killed her, set her place on fire, and they never found who did it, and they're not going to because they don't care. They don't care. I would have pushed more on her behalf, but she wasn't me. I'm not gonna lie. She was not a nice person, so I was not gonna push the issue. Whatever happened to her, I felt bad for her, but you know, I mean, what you throw out to the universe, somebody may get you back for it. Not saying you deserve to be, but sometimes. But then again, I do stuff to try to help you. Like I'm punished too. Shit. So I can't even say nothing here. I'm punished left and right. I'm a bad person because I'm trying to keep people alive. I'm a bad person because I'm trying to bring awareness. I'm just a bad person because I'm trying to do stories on young babies, young children that's unaliving themselves and leaving their parents there. And it became the reason why it started breaking me down because I started talking to mothers of two spirit children that killed themselves. The mothers were contacting me, and I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you, as an empath, a person that can't deal with that, when a mother is talking to me and she's telling me that she did everything to support her child, all I kept thinking was, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say to this person that baby took their life? I mean, I love kids, and the thought of the matter is that they're so invested in their children's life. It has nothing to do with it's a mother or parent job for what they're trying to do to keep their baby alive. But the thing is, you let people want to dictate their lives and their living, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy. I even watched two spirit women say all this stuff. Like I don't think the girls should they should give their children medicine to help them, you know, transition. But the thing is, no, you rather for them to get old, so this way they could be old and they're made fun of. Their features are coming on hard, and then they end up want to unalive themselves or being murdered. And the thing that gets me the most is why is it the two spirit men or women, mostly two spirit women, why is it that y'all not on board and minding y'all fucking business? Y'all some of the grimiest bitches ever in my fucking life, but I ain't gonna start. Have to keep my blood pressure down. Cause some of y'all bitches are grimiest motherfucker. I'ma tell you. Some of y'all ain't shit, but I ain't gonna start. I'm not gonna get my blood pressure up. It's worth it. Sometimes, baby, even if you do the right thing, you just take on the negative energy that people. You're right. You're right, Daisy. But the thing is, I mean, I understood by me doing the stories, I had a stroke, which I had a stroke and I knew that something was wrong with me, but I never knew what happened to me. It's kind of, remind me of, you ever see people that go boom and they fall out and they drop dead? I don't want that to happen to me. At least let me, if I drop dead, let my wig stay on, but your legs gonna pull it up. And, I couldn't do the stories without it affecting me. I just couldn't do the story without it affecting me so much. Hey, Ragnar, I just couldn't do the story, and it was bothering me so bad. Just let's give you an idea what I went through. One idea. Now, I'm not going to do a whole bunch of them, but I'm going to give you an idea. I'm talking to people behind the scenes. Let me see. I did a story about a trans kid. He identified as a male. And the mother took the child to the hospital, and the nurses kept calling him a girl. We're talking about children here. Now, children can't grasp hold of bullying or picking on them as an adult. So when you're an adult and your pronouns or your label them as a doctor or as a nurse, you would be much more careful because this person are mentally not okay. It's a kid though. But they kept saying to him, kept calling him a girl, kept calling him a girl. The mother kept saying, "This is my son, stop, stop." So guess what he did? The mother got up there. I'm going to try to tell you the story without me going crazy. The mother got up there and she fixed the baby something to eat, of course. And they ate at the table. And the mother kept saying, I love you, confirming. She's trying to make sure everything that negative inside of his head didn't stick to go in his brain to mess with him, because a lot of times things people say to you affect you more when nobody's around. You can hear it louder. So the mother got up the next morning to check on him. So she went past his room. He didn't come out. So she was trying to find out, why he should be up by now. And he unallowed himself. He took his stuff out. So now, as a mother, walking to your child's room, can you imagine turning that door and open up the door and looking at your baby? And you're like in shock. But I did everything right. I did everything right, but it didn't matter. Because what you tried to do, what they did, stuck in his head more than what you tried to do. So, in my mind, I could see her grabbing his body, lifting him up, crying, rocking him back and forth, crying. And she's saying, "Baby, please, calling the hospital to try to get him brought back to this world." He was gone. And so when people find out about him unalived himself, you know what they say? "Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope everything goes out for you, better for you." I'm sorry? I told you my situation with my child, but I'm having a child no more. So now I'm babyless. My baby gone. But I told you everything. So now you sorry? But you sorry. Now I have to get up there and pick up my baby's shoes and put it in the bag. Can you imagine taking the little shoes and put them in the bag? I'm going to try to get through this. Can you imagine putting the little shoes and everything inside of a bag and then preparing to throw it away? Can you imagine the mother's frame of mind of watching this? And she's watching it, and then she's like in shock, and she has to keep going through in shock, and she keeps saying, "I try to do everything I can," but she's in shock, and she's watching this whole thing and transpire, and she talked to everybody, and everybody's going, "Well, you know what? I'm sorry." Nobody wants to hear "I'm sorry." They want the baby. But, and that's just one mother. That's one mother. I've done tons of stories on mothers. I also did this story, and I'm wrong for getting his name. His mother was even on my channel, and the father unalived his son and said, "I'd rather have." He was gay. The mother unalived her. The mother, not the mother. The father unalived his son and said, "I'd rather have a dead son than a gay one." He shot him and killed him. I did this story in that one too. Giovanni. His name was Giovanni, and I did this story in that too. I actually did a whole bunch of them on the same Giovanni, his mother and stuff. I talked to her a lot, but and she just got him locked up for what he did to her son. And Giovanni Milton, I think, and she had to fight for what he did. Their father. It's just crazy to me. I was like, I can't keep doing these stories because they are literally killing me. I just, for me, I think the problem is I care too much, clearly. And I'm punished for caring about people. Like, I'm just punished. And it's like, I just sit in shock sometimes that I find out. I know the world is not a kumbaya world, but sometimes the world could be evil as hell. And the thing about it is, it's just, you could, just because you're born different, people make fun of you. Just because you're born, I was watching Born Different. They had no legs. This is the thing that gets me. They said being gay is a choice. You choose to be. Now, some people do. It depends on circumstances. I can't say every case. It's a case by case basis. Some people choose to be gay. Some people do not. We're going to talk about the people that do not. So the people that do not, can you imagine being forced to have sex with the opposite sex? Now, is that a form of rape? Because you're making them do something they want to do. Now, just imagine you have a child and you making him or her be with somebody he's not attracted to, but you're saying this is how it goes. But what about the people that were born different? They get an excuse, so they're short, they're like 3 feet tall, no limbs, no legs, no nothing. But you don't say, well, why can't you walk or why can't you do? The thing about it is, it's acceptable because it's relatable to you as far as what you believe. Now, the thing about that is, someone is born different does not make you God to sit back and say, God, this is not how this person's supposed to be, because God created all of us. But I'm going to tell you what I learned doing these videos. The reason why a lot of y'all try to turn people on God because y'all don't want him to believe. You don't want to go to him to let him know what they're doing to you. Because their repercussions may be worse. So as further as you pull the person away from God, you start thinking, oh, this is against God, or what I'm doing is they can work on you so bad. They will make you hate the person you are and actually look for things about you that are really demonic, which is not true, which will make you believe that everything about you is bad. They can work on you so bad that you believe everything bad. You be looking for stuff. You be seeing yourself in the mirror. Everything about you be dark. And the funny thing is, the poison you have been pushed into your system, the person walks away, well, and then they have all these things that happen to them. But guess what? They need your empathy. They need your sympathy. Hell, they need your money. But what happens to you? They done killed your spirit. They done killed your soul. Everything you want to do in life, they destroyed it all. But do they care? First thing they're going to say is, well, you didn't have to listen. You didn't have to listen. Then you say, well, damn. That's what's going on now. A lot of these men and women are messing with the gender that has the same thing as them in some cases, in some not. But the thing is, a lot of people are messing with, I hate to say this, but a lot of people are messing with They say the two-spirit women, but a lot of people messing with men and women. They ain't even going for the whole trans or the two-spirit men, two-spirit. They going after the men. Straightforward. They're going straight in for the ding ding. They want the masculine men. They want the hardcore. There's so many men that are gay that's out here in the forefront that don't want nothing to do with women. That are so there's so many studs that don't want to have nothing to do with a man. Anything about between his legs, she thinks it's disgusting. It's not everybody, but it is so much true to people being born this way. And the thing about it is, so if you are a man that's attracted to another man, why is it that you have to make him be with her? But you won't, I'm gonna tell you what you won't do. You won't explain why he keep beating her up, why he keep cheating on her, why he dog her, why he set on fire, why he try to stab her. So this is what you created. You created this whole hell for him and her, but then you act like, I don't know why they act this way. This is what you did. Accept responsibility what you've done. You took his mind. You recreated his mind in the vision that you implanted for him. You took him and raped him mentally. So now he's making everybody else pay. He's jumping on people. He's fighting people, starting stuff. He's starting stuff for innocent people walking down the street. This is what you did. This is what you're doing. And the thing about it is, nobody wants to accept responsibility for making women date men or men dating women. I mean, you know what I mean. They don't want to accept responsibility for what they've done to their children. If your child, it's so sad that when you have to say, if you say, I'm gay, you start crying. Because if it's not any, I'm not going to say the black family, but I'm sorry, I know it's black family. But the thing is, you are in control of what comes out your mouth to that child. Because to you, that child is like a God. Not like the God in heaven, but the God on earth. Because brother, you can either build your child up or you could destroy them. Now, if you're the type of parent that says, well, I don't understand it, but help me learn, that's a mother or father that's trying to get that with you. You're like, well, you're different than me, and that's understandable because everybody's not the same. But the thing is, a lot of times there are a lot of broken people out here in this world, and when people keep pushing stuff on them, there go people leaning on the street, they're on drugs, they can't get off of drugs because they're unhappy. They're unhappy. And it's not every parent, but a lot of parents have poisonous thing in their brain that they just gave up. You just can't turn it off and turn it on. What's inside of you is inside of you. Same thing with the handicapped people and stuff. It's inside. You may want to change. You just want to feel like one day you wake up and all your limbs are grown, or your arms, everything. You're not blind anymore. Your face features, everything that you wake up the next day and everything totally different. But reality is reality. You may not like it, but it's reality. You have to work through with the best way you can. We're not perfect people, but when a lot of times in this world, we pass so much judgment on each other to make them be a certain way. Hey, Miss Anna. And then we kill their spirit and their soul, and then we act like we don't know what's wrong with them. Well, I don't know what's wrong with them. And my thing is, people starting to catch on, like, why he in jail again? He in jail again? He in prison again? Yeah, he could finally be free in prison. Make it make sense. He feel like he could finally be free in prison so these men could come over and fuck him in the butt. Oh, Lord. For these women. And the thing is, y'all already know, but y'all be act like y'all don't know. Why, he must like it. Yeah, he like it. He can be free. He don't have to run about no female, have to act like he love female. He got a man, long dicking him in the bedroom, long dicking him in the shower, and here it is. He comes home. You ever see love and lock up and love or some shit? They be dogging these women and men out because they like what they like. They just feel as though it's more acceptable within jail. Because the thing about it, it's like a community. It's free. You're around your people. You're around the people that like what you like. The same way the community started. They're around people that like what they like. And in prison, you're around people that like what you like. You can get drunk, you can get high, you can say abbreviated. Y'all be hooking each other up, getting some Vaseline or some mustard, stick it up in your butt. It's not funny. Oh Lord, let me stop. But it's the truth. It's the truth. They be getting stuff uh, and one big video was a blowing up. Just imagine you finally free in prison. And the funny thing is, a guy go to prison, he'll build himself a really built so he can get another man. And then when he comes home, the women be like, oh, look at him. He look good. He look good from jail. Shit, that's somebody else's man you messing with. He can't tell you that. He can't tell you he was Long Dick and Johnny or Bill or Paul or David. He's not gonna tell you that. He's gonna walk up the door. He's all tough and, yo, what's up, mom? Grabbing on you, knowing damn well he just got business sucking somebody off. Come on now. But he could be free. That's the sad part about it. But the thing that gets me the most, it's not everybody, but it's so sad that a lot of these men won't fight back. They supposed to be providers and protectors. They too afraid. You got the two spirit women out here fighting in the forefront, the two spirit men out there fighting, and they're afraid. They're supposed to be the strongest group of people in the world, cisgender men and women. And they're the most afraid people in the world. Not all of them, but most of them are afraid. When it comes down to it, the girls have to fight their own fight because the men ain't gonna do it. Or they have to worry about the men trying to unalive them. They ain't doing shit for you, but will beat you up. But won't help you. Won't put no money in the household, won't pay bills. But as you know, you leave out to go to work trying to get him on his feet. He over there letting John dick him out. And then when you come through the door, he back to being masculine, he hardcore. Yo, what's up, mom? You know what's going on. He high problem. All this perpetrating in front. Then you come to the door, she's like, oh, he over here again. Yeah, that's my homie. Or the girl's case. Oh, that's my sister. That's my son. She done licked her all clean. And it's so sad because a lot of times you can't stand in your truth. It's funny because the two spirit women and the two spirit men stand in the forefront. They're the beginning. They don't want to battle anybody, but damn it, they stay prepared in case they got to. And the funny thing is that gets me is instead of the men protecting them or the men standing up and fighting for them, they put something in the door. Put something in the door, put your cat and put it all the way down. And I'm like, you put your cat all the way down, you that much of a coward? Who the fuck want to have sex with a coward dick? You a coward. If you that damn afraid, then don't do it. Because if somebody come through the door, only thing you going to do is run and hide. You're a coward. So if you ever get into a fight, you can run screaming, get off of him or get off of her. Stop it. You scream instead of jumping in, defending it. You're afraid. I never forget one time, this is years ago, I met this guy from the radio station. And I went to see him. This clearly a long time ago. Yes, I came to see him. It was in Passaic, New Jersey. I drove out to see him, and my car cut off, and I couldn't figure out how to start my car back up. And you know what he did? He said, "I can't be seen with you," so he got ready to jump out the car to leave. He said, "I can't be seen. I can't go out like this." I was like, "Go out like what?" This is me, new to the whole shit. I'm like, he's like, "No, it's not that. It's just that, I have a reputation." So I'm like, a reputation? He says, "Nah." And this, of course, this is years ago. This is when I was young, dumb, and. So he got out the car. My car I couldn't run. I had to get my car, somebody come get my car, and start it up for me. He was gone. And I ran into him in New York. He was like, "Oh, you still mad at me?" "No, I'm good. You saved me some time." But it didn't click that they were cowards until years later. I was like, y'all really fucking cowards. Y'all sit in the seat, you lean way back when you going past your area so nobody can see. And it's funny because at the time you kind of like understand, but then as you got older, you like, yo, this is some fucked up shit. Like y'all really doing this? Fuck that. Mm-mm. But now it's even proving that all this is transaction. It's crazy though. 100% telling. Cows were exactly. But the thing that gets me is this is the other thing that gets me. Nobody really gives a shit what you're doing. You're not that important like you think. For some reason, in people's mind, they think they're celebrities. Oh, I'm a celebrity. People gonna find I'm a star. Trust me, they don't give a fuck about you. They really don't. They're gonna talk. First of all, if you don't want nobody to talk about you, you must well have. Because people gonna talk about you till the day you die. Trust me, they are gonna talk about you. Whether you're doing good or bad or indifferent, people gonna talk about you. But the thing is, when you start caring, is when you start fucking up. The day you stop caring what people think is the day you begin to live. I'm gonna say it again. The day you stop caring what people think is the day you begin to live. I know it's a hard thing to do. It's a process because we've been brainwashed so much to hate ourselves, and sometimes we move through that spirit because we've been broken down, torn apart, even by the people we cared about the most, and we built back up in our own way once we got enough. Unfortunately, we get enough when we become tired. When we become tired, that's when we don't give a shit. That's when we begin to live. But it takes a certain amount of abuse, it takes a certain amount of pain for us to finally get tired. But you get tired. And at some point, you ain't gonna give a fuck. You're not gonna give a fuck. Like, you really not gonna give a fuck. Be like, what's up? Your whole demeanor done changed. Girl, I got to tell you, don't tell me shit. Because you don't care no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because the thing about it is, it don't make sense. First of all, everybody had expiration date. We're all going to leave this world one day. So, why can't you leave it and say this? I may not have been rich. I may not have had everything I want in life, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I was happy. I was happy. I ate oodles and noodles every night, drink a lot of water. ADA, what's up? Wait a minute. Let me show you. ADA, what's up, boo? But at least you could say I was happy. At least you could say you was happy. It's not a bad thing to learn to love yourself. But I understand that you get poison against you sometimes, that you have to start getting your own reality. And it's sad, though. It's just crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. And I've been a victim of that because I care what people think. And I had to learn, and after the beat downs, I had to learn. And I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. Definitely not perfect. But, you get tired. You get tired. You get tired of being a nice person. You get tired of turning the cheek. You get tired. That's why I'm fired. Because I got tired. I said, God damn it, if one more person put their hands on me, you're going to meet me. You're going to meet me. Everybody not going to beat on me. I'm tired. I've been spit on, I've been jumped on, I've been slapped outside of the car, I've been jumped down inside, and I'm tired. So guess what I did? I started fighting back. And guess what I made me fight? Because I fought back. I'm like, all y'all not going to beat on me. And the thing is, I take a lot. I take a lot. I take a lot. And I see a lot. I don't see a lot because I see a lot. And some stuff really disappoints me. But, I try to say, I don't know what people went through in life, and I don't know their struggles or their story, because everybody has a story. I don't know what everybody been through. But I do know I could just, I hear them out and sometimes I just leave. I just leave. You know, I see a lot though. Yeah, I get disappointed. I get disappointed a lot, but my disappointment means that I'm about to critique something that I just need to mind my damn business. And that's what I do. Being too nice is kind, especially have people thinking that you can't blame. They can. Self love and care is so benefit. Exactly, TA. But the thing that gets me, I know I keep saying the same thing because it's crazy to me. I don't understand why is it so important to make somebody else's life misery. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I 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 just don't get it. I know I said 1,000. I just don't get it. If I'm not doing nothing to help you or build you up, why am I attacking you? Why am I trying to hurt you? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's probably why I had a damn stroke. They said, well, you gonna get that bitch. I don't get it. That's probably why I'm always losing in life. I be helping people, and they just take the grease out and fuck me. Like the man should say, I've been fucked without grease and it hurts. They just shit on me. I'm like the person that sits in a room and I just trying to, nobody can see me. I just be like, man, I don't want to be bothered. And the betrayal shit is crazy. I'm fucking 94 years old and I'm fighting bitches. I'm 94 years old and I'm fighting bitches. I'm too old to be fighting. My hair falling out. Let me stop. Everything's not funny, Raven. I think I'm going crazy. Not that it's a long. Everything's not okay. Sometimes I have to talk to myself because sometimes I'm cookie tookie. It's not funny. The girl is going now, but you know what? She was like, "Oh, I hate it. I just can't stand this thing between my legs." I was like, "Oh Lord." But I told y'all, I said, I understand you want to help her, but you're killing her. But that's sad. See, that's the sad part about it. When somebody is an addict and they're unhappy and you want to help them, they're going right to the drug because they're broken. It's so sad though. To it's so sad. I want to make this video about death, but it's so sad what I watch people go through. I mean, I go through my own hell too. It's not funny. I go through my own hell too, which y'all witness all that. I bet you be going through it. They literally beat your ass. But I'm like, I don't know. Here it is, what, 2025, and I'm fighting. I had to fight again. Two fights, two white men. I fought two white men this year. Like, what the fuck is this? I done fought two white men this year. Literally. I fought one black man last year. I fought one black man in the middle of the street. I got spit on by another black man. And you know the reason why I started fighting back? I got tired. You know how some things happen to you, it don't register in your brain what happened to you. When that man spit on me, I saw him spit on me, but I didn't. I seen what he did. You ever have something happen to you, like you saw what they just did, but you kind of like, your response is like, he wanted some money and I didn't give it to him, so he said, he spit on me. I just drove on off. I had tears in my eyes. I was broken, but I figured, why not? I'm already half dead anyway. You must just spin. I was so broken. And then I was like, you know what? Hey, Sergeant, there comes a point where we all have exactly, Elvie, we all need a sanctuary hope. Thank you, um, y'all can with these names. Y'all can give me an easy name. Y'all got the digging deep. I like DA though, one of the easy. Well, Elvis, but then you have a, didn't you have a, monitor thing? I guess you keep, oh shit. Okay, let me put my glasses on. That's the thing that gets me now, because I just don't think people have to do, I just don't think people have to do things to people. I just don't get it. Maybe that's why I'm always getting used, because I'm too damn stupid. I just, I wish to God that I didn't care about people so much. I tell you, I hate that person about me. I could tell a person, I'm not gonna help you, I'm not gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna say it, but trust me, I cannot stand myself sometimes, because I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be pissed off at me because I helped you again. Now I told you I wasn't gonna help you, and I end up helping you. That's why I hide from me. I get a drink, pass out, no, I'm gonna get away from me. I'm gonna help you. I just think, sometimes I think the reason why I care about people because it's a curse, so I can suffer. I just don't get it. I think I care too much, but um, I hate it though. But I'm gonna care about people. I don't like it, but I'm gonna care. I just wish that I wasn't that way, because I feel like by me caring about people, it allows me to be hurt over and over and over again. And it's affecting my health. It's affecting everything about me because I care too much and I hate it. I've had a guy, let me tell you, this, listen, don't judge me. I met a guy off an app. Okay, this story time. I'm about to tell my damn business. So I met a guy off the app, and he was like, I want to meet you. So I met him in person. I went downstairs to get him, and I walked up to him. I was like, okay. He was way better looking in person, but that's not saying. Oh, he kind of, yeah. And so, this to show you how fucked up I am. So, I went to see him and stuff. Came to my house, came out, went to my house. He came upstairs and stuff. He sat on my bed, started talking. He's like, oh, da da. So he was like, I really like you. I want to start a relationship with you. I said, okay, listen. In his defense, he's like 100 years younger than me. So I'm like, he ain't gonna stay. But I'm not gonna say the baby word because they get pissed off. So I call me a goddamn baby. But he's younger than me. Most everybody in the whole world is. But anyway, so he tells me, says, so he grabs me, pulled me to him, because some reason I'm what young guys, they like to take me and put me in the air. I don't know what, but I guess it's Stella got a groove back thing. I don't know what it means. But anyway, he did the whole lift me up in the air thing, and He may lift me up one day in the air and throw me out the window. But anyway, so I'm like, he was like, "Why? I just want to be with you." No, 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 no. Probably get cap. What they call it, cap. So he probably lying his ass off. He's like, "Oh, you's an old bitch. I might tell you anything. You can believe anything." Like Cookie would say, "You believe her." I wonder why I keep bringing her name, but I hope she ain't. Anyway, so he was like, "Kiss me, kiss me." So I kissed him. I was like, "Oh God." Well, I'm telling my business. So he's like grabbing me. I actually got pictures of him and I together. I'm not going to show it to you. We got pictures together and everything. He was like, "I'm going to be with you." He lives right down the street from my house. And we got along real, it was almost like a dream. Then, after convincing me he wanted to be my man and stuff like that, we went home and stuff. And I hit him up the next day. So say good morning. He's like, "Good morning, beautiful. How are you?" Why did everybody call you beautiful? Anyway, I don't even believe that. But anyway, so he says, he hit me back. I said, "Okay." I said, "What you doing?" They said, I said, "He said, what you doing there?" I said, "You know what I'm doing." He said, "You job hunting." I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for a job." So he was like, "I'm not trying to show you everything." So anyway, so come to find out, he's the first guy who showed me where, actually, the first guy who showed me where he lived at. Usually guys who showed me where they lived at, so I went to his house. I didn't go inside. I just parked, went outside. I said, "Come out." Came to see me, kiss me. I never had a man kiss me outside. He kissed me. I was like, "This is some real shit here. This gonna be the one." And he looked at me again. I looked at him, and then I had a real weird feeling like this ain't gonna work. But I'm like, "Okay, Deputy Downer, stop." So I'm gonna stay positive, but I'm being Deputy Downer. So the next day, I called them up. He said, "Why you sweating me?" I said, "I'm not sweating." He said, "Yes, you are." He said, "I understand what you just meant, but damn, why you all on me? Like, you don't give me some room. You act like we in a relationship." He said, "But damn, give me a chance to get to know you better." I'm like, "Okay, so this is the part that I know that I used to, but okay." So he's like, "But you act like you in love with me already." I said, "Well, clearly I felt that because I know guys have been complaining about me. There's like you care about me too. Guys have been complaining that I care too much." He's not lying. But he says, "You care about me too much. It's a problem. Why did you care about me?" He got on my case because of that. I said, "Okay." Clearly, he's not lying because I've heard it before. There's like, "You love me too much. It's too soon to be in love." Okay, no problem. So I blocked him. So you don't have to worry with me contact anymore. So I blocked him. And I said, "Fuck it." This is the thing. I know I'm old as fuck, but when you tell me something, I stand on it. Now, if you lying to me, I'm still standing on what you said. Now, if it's time for me to go, just say, "Yo, I'm tired of you AARP bitches. You got to go. I'm here sending you back." I get it. I'm an old bitch from the rooter to the tutor. He's like, "You got to go." But he said fine, so I said, "All right." So I left him alone. The thing about it is, I mean, I knew he wasn't lying because I don't know how to love a man halfway. And if you tell me you want to be with me, I didn't know it was a game. I guess I'm outdated, clearly. I didn't know it was all cap. I didn't know he was telling me nothing but lies. I didn't know. That's what we do. We just keep lying and keep lying and lying. So we just keep lying to the old bitch drive and fall on the ground and die, I guess. But it's like, if you don't mean it, don't say it then. Why do you have to so much try to push your way of let me know that you want to be my forever? But my forever was only 2 days. But it's like, well, damn, I said, okay. I had another man tell me I call him too much. Guess what he did? He went and got married. He went and got married and had a baby. And then he trying to convince me that the baby always. I said, okay. I had another guy had a baby on me. I've had two guys have babies on me. And and the thing is, they don't tell me this part. They let me find out. But I guess this guy told me it's all about the game. So I'm in the game now. I'd rather be a part of the put some money in my nightstand game than the goddamn you been used game. It's the truth though. That's what I mean. They cancel me like a they can't so what's the use of me bonding with you if it's all a trick? I mean, I never forget this one guy, I didn't have sex with him. We've known each other for like 5 years. I never had sex with him. And he always shared with me the things he shared with me. I was kind of like, no. He's the first guy I've ever met that didn't care about, anything. He messed with men, he messed with women, he just messed with everybody. If you pull your pants down, you can get it. He's 6'5", he's gorgeous as shit. But he's been in jail a lot. I'm assuming that's where they took him in. Anyway, so I didn't want to mess with him because I'm thinking, he got the package. But he was like, yo, he's smooth and stuff. And he was like, yo. So we finally messed around 5 years later. The reason why they messed around 5 years in jail, it's not funny. But he was trying to convince me that all men are not bad. Give him a chance. I'm glad. Give him a chance. And I gave him a chance. Of course, it's years ago. We did the nasty. He spent the night. I mean, I knew him after 5 years. Shit. So we decided we're going to be together. He's like, you know what, you need to start giving men a chance and stop being so overprotective. All men are not bad. So I said, okay, fine. So I called him to make sure he got home okay. He said, I'm home okay. So, okay. So the next day I called him. I was like, how you doing? Because it's like, the next day you check up on your man. My man. So I called him up. I said, what you doing? He said, I'm not doing nothing. I said, am I going to see you this week? He said, if you want to see me again, you know what you got to do. I said, what do you mean? He said, if you want to see me again, you know what you got to do. I'm like, I'm a dumb blonde. What do I got to do? You want me to pay you? He was like, well, you know what you got to do. When you ready to see me, I'll see you. But make sure everything's in order. I was like, oh, hell no. So I left it alone. So he contacted me again at the Clear Blue Sky. And he tells me, why you haven't called me? You told me I had to pay you to see you again. No. So he was like, well, I didn't mean it. I'm coming to your house. I said, no, you're not. He said, yes, I am. I'm on my way to your house. Open the door. I said, no, you're not. Now, this man was fine. He was fine as fuck. Oh, he is fine as hell. That man is fine as shit. But I said, you're not coming in now. First of all, you trying to make me pay for you? I'm not paying for a goddamn man. I can get a man easily. Trust me. Dick is always available. I'm like, but I'm thinking that's not what you said. So he was like, well, I didn't mean it that way. You telling me this whole speech on give men a chance, stop being so damn evil. There are good men out here. Now you tell me I have to pay you. He actually said he had to come to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning. And he was like at the door. I was like, okay, well, you ain't getting there. So I told you don't come. No. He stayed right his ass at home. Outside. He went home. He said, this is some grimy shit. I will never come see you again. I said, yeah, that's true. Don't come see me. I'm thinking about marriage and you thinking about child. Fuck you. But I'm thinking that he got so many people out here having sex with. He kind of have an ego, but he is fine as hell though. But ain't no man that fine. But he fine. He's fine. But being fine and piece of shit is two different things. There's a lot of fine ass piece of shit spinning around. I'm good. Anyway, so haven't seen him again. I ran into another guy that looks like Meek Mills. He's this guy is pretty as hell. He's another one. Another man doing the do, sleep with everybody, sending me unwanted pictures. I'm like, no, I don't want you like this. I don't want you. And I became bitter. I'm a jaded, bitter bitch. Because the thing is, first of all, you do anything with me is protection. But it was a guy once upon a time that I brought home with me years ago. And he contacted me again a few months ago, or a few weeks ago. That's the one who told me that he wanted to kill me. He said the only reason why he didn't kill me because he didn't know how to get home. He said I was gonna kill you. He said it made me so mad that I couldn't figure out how to get home. He said because I would have killed you right there in the bed. I was like, you was gonna murder me? He was like, yeah. He said, I hope you die. Hope you ever. He wished all this bad. I was like, what did I do? He told me he wanted me dead. I'm like, so he ran into me in New York, and anyway, they always come Big Dick Daddy. No, he didn't have a big dick, but he was fine. He also said you care about him because you thought it was something. Exactly. But men are known to pull a rug from underneath. Is that you, man? What's up, mama? Men are known for changing the storyline. That's why I don't believe no more. Like, you just keep shitting on me, and they get mad at me. You know, it just don't make sense. But, I don't know. Anyway, hope I ain't bore y'all to death. Let me see what time it is. How long I've been here for an hour? Well, an hour and 37 minutes. I done bored y'all to death. But the thing that gets me is, I don't know. I'm always in some shit. I wish I was this boring. I'm always in some shit. But I'm probably gonna get murdered too. Y'all gonna be like, they killed Raven. Oh my God, somebody killed Raven. There's no more. Hey, what's up? What's up? They're like, they killed Raven. Raven's dead. Yeah, I'm like, oh, they done killed that bitch. Maybe one of her men. But y'all gonna be like, that bitch is dead. They should at least find a man to fuck her in the butt, nut in her mouth. But you know, it is what it is. Nobody's gonna be forever, but oh no. I think some of these stories with these girls are so sad to me. I mean, some of the stuff just, ugh, I don't know. I don't know. So I bought some anti-wrinkle cream. It's not funny. I bought some anti-wrinkle cream. Wrinkle me the fuck up. Oh, let me put my nose. I bought some anti-wrinkle cream. This shit's wrinkling me the fuck up. Well, you know when you get old, you don't have elasticity. What they say that what's that word they use when your skin not tight? Excuse me. It wouldn't be a bit of what's going on. So, let me see if you can. Of course, it's from the dollar store, so we don't know how much it really works. What's this? I'm like, who's this? Okay. So, well, I wish this screen could sit like this. This how I want my skin to be. I know once upon a time we supposed to put foundation on. But look how it makes your skin. This old dollar store shit. I probably waking up. I never forget. I put it on my face, and I had put glue in my hair to what's that called when you glue it down? And me being a hypochondriac, so I glued the wig down on my head, and the wig residue was on my face, and I thought I had a rash. I was like, oh my god, I got a rash. This goddamn anti-wrinkle cream gave me a rash, but it didn't. I had the glue on my head. That's when I took the wig and I took it and twisted up into a nice little, you know. What my, oh Lord. Anyway, what's up, you me? You mighty quiet, mama. Okay, y'all, let me look. Miss Ann Miles. I mean Ann Miles. Miss Moore. I ain't seen you, mama. No, ma'am. They can't come home exactly as shy. You smart. Meow. I was late getting. Well, okay. Well, as long as you came in, that's okay. I don't see Miss Moore. I don't see Miss Dozier. I'm glad that Nova came on as child. Um, Something about Cookie. I think that's her name. I'll be looking for y'all. You know, and as child, it's someone else. You, me. Look at me trying to use my brain. Hey, Emily. I don't remember that name. Nova was here. Nova was here. 100% weak sex, probably a thief and stuck out on homosexual. You know, 100%. I can't figure it out. It's just a page turning. I have this guy who's young, and he's horny. You know, like when I say that, I say, you're horny. He says, no, I'm not. You're really horny. It's this. It makes me worry when a man. It's okay to be horny, but when a man is overly horny, that makes me think he'll take his P-Bug and stick it in anything without protection. And I'm like, uh-uh, uh-uh. You got a gun between your legs, which means that dick may be loaded with, that dick might be loaded. And it's, and as a young person, you're going to want me to suck your P-Bug. No. It's a bunch of diseases in my, no. No, sir. I don't want your P-Bug in my mouth. No. No, not without a condom. No, sir. I don't trust you, but he's young. Young guys be saying some of the damnedest things, but I get it. They're young, so I expect them to say a little fucked up thing. But it's when you get old and you start saying, I'm like, yo, listen, your head is over with. You're all wrinkled up. Look at me talking about wrinkles in my ass, wrinkled the fuck up. But I don't know. I always think that I would have a boyfriend that wasn't so goddamn judgmental. Because if I would have just dated guys that were younger than me and stopped being such a fucking age discrimination shit, I would have had a boyfriend. But I'm gonna tell my you too damn young. I would have a boyfriend to fuck me in the butt, nut in my mouth, but of course I fucked up. Let me stop. It's a shame when I could crack jokes in my head. You're like, bitch, you crazy. Bitch be cracking jokes, laughing. Absolutely. Because I know I'm going to enjoy the joke in my head. But anyway. Okay. Okay, y'all. As you watch me have one of my tantrums, they didn't hire me. Remember once upon a time I said put makeup on? Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Now, like the bitch that show with this bitch that show with lotion on your face. Like, bitch, where your makeup at? Where your lashes? I'm like, like, bitch, they beat you down that bad. You ain't with no lash. Bitch, they must have beat your ass. I remember I used to put the makeup on, the lashes and stuff, and I'd be trying to put my outfits look beautiful. Oh, let me speak on that. So I had to pick up an order. I actually ended up on Burger King. So it was an older woman inside. I had to pick up an order. So the older woman came through the door, and of course I'm standing like this, because in my mind, I don't want attention, but I'm tall as fuck. Maybe Rihanna could use me in her Fenty ad. Anyway, so the lady comes in the store, in McDonald's, and she's like, she says, "Oh, I love your hair." I said, "Thank you." And she takes her hand, and I'm like, "Oh, Lord." She's about to touch my hair. She said, "Oh, you're so beautiful." I said, "Oh, Lord." I was like, "Thank you." She said, "Don't you want to be beautiful?" She's like, "But don't you?" I said, "Of course I want to be beautiful." She said, "Of course." She said, "Look at you. You are beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, God." Somebody's talking to me. I'm like, "Oh, God, please." But I'm looking at it. I'm like, "Please, man. Please, let's get away from me." So then she decides she wants to come a little closer to me. She wants to talk about my face. She wants to talk about, "You're very beautiful." And I'm like, I'm just here to pick up the order for Uber Eats. I don't even want to do this shit. This job is a punishment job. And so she starts talking about her hair. She said, "Well, look at my hair." She said, "How you like my hair?" I said, "You look beautiful." She said, "So thank you." I'm like, "Please get that goddamn hamburger up here so I can get out of here." So anyway, she do the order and stuff. So I get my order to pick it up and go. She says, "Well, she says," so she takes her hand and touches my hair again. And she's like, "I like your hair. Keep it that way." I said, "Yes, ma'am." So I said, "Have a good day." She said, "Oh, thank you. You too." All I could think of was, why couldn't you go to somebody? Like, why you gotta come and stand next to me? Why you gotta touch me? And of course, I'm thinking, hope she ain't put no damn voodoo on me. Hope she. I'm like, oh my God, I probably got another curse on me. Oh. I'm like, I stay out your way, I hide to stay out your way. Now you're about to come up. First of all, I know nobody's walking this earth scared of me. It's not one person. I wish they would. I wish that when people see me, they would cross the street. They're like, "Oh hell no!" But when I tell you they walk directly, they come directly. I was sitting in my car waiting for my app to start up, and this little young boy comes to the car. I'm like, "Oh please!" He comes to the car. Okay, this is the car goes. I'm like, "Why are you going in my car?" And I can't act like it don't always, because it always happens. I swear it do. Little kids see me like, "Please, uh, just please." The little girl saw me. She said, "Oh, excuse me. I like your hair." I said, "Thank you." In my mind, I'm hiding away from the world. Clearly, it ain't working. But anyway, yes, Elvie. Elvie. They definitely touch me. People touch me in a minute. They don't. I don't know what it's about me. Well, I already said nobody's scared of me. There's nobody walking this earth scared of me. But the only time people become scared of me is when I act up. When I act like a damn fool. That's why I'm fired. Now remind you, those 2 men that jumped on me, and I'm fired. I got a bad feeling about tomorrow. I think somebody just sent me something. I don't know what it was, but let me just take a glance at it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So she just hit me up, the lady. She says, "Can you start tomorrow?" See, this is shit I'm talking about. This, y'all definitely gonna have to watch me talk about this shit. This gonna be some shit. I'm definitely gonna need y'all to come through on this, cause it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. I'm just telling you, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be some shit. Now I done told y'all. Know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go there. They're gonna say, "Oh, you mean this?" No, Then I'm gonna turn around. This. Okay. This is what I hate about this world. You can't call me on the fucking phone. You text messaging me. I mean, okay. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be going to. She just texted me and asked me, "Can I come in tomorrow?" I asked her where, because I don't know where I'm going. She said, "You've been approved." But the problem is, see, this is shit I'm talking about. The problem I have with this is I was jumped on by two different guys, and I'm going back to the fire. That's, anyway. Are they, am I, okay. Oh, man. Alright, y'all. Alright. Excuse me. I'm gonna need y'all to hold my hand through this one. And y'all definitely gonna find out what's about to happen to me. Now, this may be the last time I do a video. And tomorrow they may kill my ass and I'll be like, "Oh, they killed Raven." So shit happens. You're like, "Oh, yeah, they have to kill Raven. She just bought that here." I'm getting old. My bitch is wrinkling up. Look at this. I got raccoon eyes. Maybe it's the lighting. Say, "No, bitch, you wrinkling up." I do. I look like I've been crying again. I be asking God, anyway. Um, well, if they unalive me tomorrow, I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all wanna know one thing? That bitch can fight. I may take a bullet or two, or three, or four, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what job I really wanted? The job that goes, come on in, and I'm sitting behind the desk, That's what I want. I just want a job that can buzz you in. But that's not gonna be my story. My black ass gotta work anyway. Don't say it's the truth. Hey, Elvin. By men. What's this? Perishables. Stop it. But what is perishable? Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go check out this email that just got sent. Cause she sent me an email while I was on live. Also, I have an interview tomorrow. I'm not gonna cancel it either. I'll do my interview. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about this, y'all. I really do. I have a bad feeling. I don't know. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. But anyway. Well, at least I can say one thing. If something happens to me, y'all can say, y'all can always look at my old video, and y'all could be like, you could have paid Raven. Y'all, you could be my soldiers for me. I would say do a egg white mask, but they so damn expensive. Treasure instant. Hey Jessica. Is you the Jessica I know from Facebook? I see. I don't know about masks. Oh, you talking about my wrinkles? Cause my wrinkles. Let me see. I'm gonna do a facelift. Look my. But I'm old. I'm 94 years old, so I can't look young forever. Anyway, okay, y'all. I done got the bad news, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want to let y'all know, just in case, you know. No, I don't think. Okay, okay. Well, how are you, Jessica? Let me just add you on here. So, I love making my family big. Unfortunately, you're a part of the dysfunctional family because I'm dysfunctional. But I love anybody that's different, of course, and I love anybody that fight back. And you watch me go through a lot of things and stuff, so and I definitely try to hold on to everybody I can, you know. But hey, night, Nikita, can y'all please make easier names? Oh, can you give an old bitch a break? Give me some easy names. D is the only one I'm. Well, you, me, that's not so bad. Can y'all give me easy names, please? Just do me that one favor, because y'all be giving me these names. I'm like, who, what? Anyway, let me go read this email. Now I gotta put on a fucking bra. Okay. Well, welcome aboard. You may 94. Hey, Charles. How are you? Y'all better stop taking yourself up as moderators. Cause y'all be moderators and then y'all take yourself off and you expect me to use my brain to remember who you are. Only certain people I kind of know because they've been my day ones. And they kind of can finish my stories. I'm so grateful for y'all. I'm just looking for Miss Moore because I haven't seen her. So I'm just worried about Miss Moore. Everybody else is stamped in. Oh, well, I'm okay, love. Um, Thank you all for coming on. I think I did my 2 hours. So y'all got enough information on me once again. And I love you all. And please, if anything you watch that messes with your spirit, turn it off. Because there's so much in this world we don't need to keep digesting negativity. We need to start bringing up more spiritual cleansing in our souls. All right. I love you all. Hit the thumbs up. And I'm definitely going to let y'all know what happened to me tomorrow. Even if it's from my bed, I'll let you know. I'm surprised they said I could come back. I don't even know I don't even know. I don't know nothing till I turn the computer off to find out what exactly is going on. I know they made me sign up for everything, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, thank you for coming on and stop taking the moderator off with your name because you're stamped in my life because I'm trying to keep you and I need your spirit because in volumes it helps me build my confidence, which and it helps me not feel alone, so I'm not abandoned. But anyway, love you all. Talk to you later.